Hi guys, it's Sharon. Today I'll be talking about stock market in general, about the major indices like SPX, Dow Jones Transportation, Russell, um, and WIX, and also I'll be covering some of the stocks that I'm looking into right now or trading. Um, So we'll be talking about what I'm expecting in near future. I think we are very close to a top in the stock market. So we'll be discussing why I think that and how we should uh, plan our trades accordingly. So let's get started. So today we saw a sell-off in S&P. As you can see that this move that started towards early May was looking like a rising wedge, which broke down today. So rising wedges are bearish patterns. So it broke down, and generally they go to the base of the rising wedge. Now, after the sell off today, it bounced back up. So I am looking at this support around 41.90. So once and then 41.70. Once these two levels are broken down, I expect it to fall to all the way down to 40.50. Um, and it can fall even further because um, the whole move from March, I think, is coming towards an end. It can do either like it goes here towards 40.50 and then go up again, and then everything starts to sell off. That's what I think should happen. But right now, I think tomorrow we may see a bounce towards upside, then consolidation, and sometimes towards end of month or like early July, I think we'll see a sharp decline in the S&P and the stock market. Also looking at VXX, it has been forming this falling wedge pattern. And as you can see, the volume is rising. uh, it can go and it almost tested the upper trend line. It can go and touch it tomorrow, and then it may come down one more leg, and then we may see the breakout again. If you see the timeline, it's towards June end, or yeah, June end. I think that'll be a good time to short the market and or go long VXX or VIX. Another thing I like to look at is the Dow Jones Transportation, because this is the leading indicator of the stock market, in my opinion. Um, so, as you can see, the trend line has been broken, made a low, then made a lower high, and now made a lower low. So, the trend has changed towards downside. I expect SNP to follow the same trend once it breaks this trend line, which which started from 3200. So expecting the same thing. Once Dow Jones make a lower low, then I think that's it. The stock market has, like, we can say for sure that the stock market has topped. Um, Nasdaq also looking bearish right now. It had an opportunity to break out, but it didn't. So either will retest this level and then go back up, or it can like keep falling because it's a rising wedge. So it can keep falling further. Um, so if we go into, yeah, that's about the major market indices indices, like what to expect. I think July is going to be a bearish month. Um, but yeah, let's see. Based on what we see, I'm trying to raise cash right now, trying to cut most of my positions that I have, booking profit or like taking loss as soon as possible to cut my losses. Um, for DPW, I was very bullish until this candle, which was day before yesterday. Sorry, yesterday. Um, as you can see, and I mentioned it on Twitter also, that this is a topping candle. It basically shows that the the stock has topped. You can see here, you can see here, here, or here, or here, here. Um, so also the reason why I feel it has stopped is because I think this is a flat pattern. So um, it made a high, almost retraced 100% and then made a higher high. So that's a like 1:1, I think, almost, which is an upward correction after the move, and it seems that the move is like the trend is still um, down. We broke the trend line today and it confirmed a sell for me. Look, going into the lower time frame, I think there's a bounce possible, but it should get rejected around from 3 level. 3.5 may go higher, but I think it's gonna get rejected and should start falling from there. And also looking at S&P, most of these penny stocks will start falling. Similarly with timber, today it broke from this trend line level down. Um, so not expecting a huge move anymore. Once again, it's like you need to flip from bullish to bearish based on what you see from the market and not get attached to a position. That's how you'll cut your losses as soon as possible once you see that the market is trending lower. I was ultra bullish on DPW until we saw this topping candle, and I started selling my position to take small profit whatever I had. Similarly with timber, I think we may not see a breakout. Like tomorrow is going to be critical. If we close above the trend line or above these moving averages, then there's hope, but otherwise it's not looking good anymore. What else? So AEMD, as I was talking about in my previous video and also on my Twitter, it hit the $12 mark, and then in pre-market it hit the 25 sorry $18 mark, and I was anticipating a move to 20, but that's like too high. I took profits around $11 on this trade. It was a pretty good trade for me. Hope you guys also did the same. AMC, so it looks like it's in a triangle consolidation. So A, B, C, D, and now it's making an E wave before it goes higher towards 80 or $90, where I think it should top, and then with the market it should also fall. TTNP still looking good. I think um, if this will break out, it has to happen either by end of this week or early next week, because once again I think the market is gonna top towards end of the month and we'll see a sell off like early July or last week of June. So it has to run um, either this week, by end of this week or early next week. Today's candle, like we saw, like pretty good buying volume towards end of day, and we expected it to like come back and test this level. So expecting a move to 3.55 if this low is held by the bulls. So let's see if that happens. But if yeah, if it breaks out, it can go all the way to $4.5, and it can even go to like $8-9. But we'll have to see. Once again, these levels are the resistance levels, which I think will be tested at some point of time once the bullish breakout happens. But again, we need to be careful with our position based on what is happening in the market. WORX also tested the trendline support, almost broke down, so not looking good. Uh, Sold half of my position at a loss. Took loss, as I said. I'm trying to cut my loss on my trades. Um, Naked is still looking good. Has been creating these hammer candles. So if it breaks above this falling wedge kind of a pattern, it can go higher. But again, I'm like very careful with my positions right now. I'm still holding 100% of naked. We'll see if it breaks out because I have room. Like um, I bought this stock around 5.5 and then sorry, 0.55 and zero point 0.6. So there's room for me. Maybe I should like book my profits, but it's looking good to be honest. It's one of the position I have confidence on. Then today we saw a breakout on TBLT, and I posted it on Twitter that this is an inverse head and shoulders pattern which broke out today, and then in after hours it ran towards $1. So tomorrow is going to be a good day in my opinion. So this may run. So uh, I think the resistance level will be towards 1.1. We'll see if it breaks above. If it breaks above, that will be a very bullish move. It can go a lot higher after that, but we'll see. uh, SPLK has been like a perfect setup. It has been running and I expect it to go higher. Made 1 2 3 4 5. This was the wave one, then did a ABC correction. Now wave one, two, and we are in three of wave three of a larger pattern, and it should go at least to $37 $38, which I um, called when it was trading around $10, I think. So it's going well so far. Ship is looking good as well. All these sh- uh, stocks related to the shipping transportation are looking good. Even NM is looking good. It can break out and go higher next leg up. Ship is like very close to the downtrend line. If it breaks above from here, that'll be very bullish, and I think we'll test the highs and then will eventually go to $5 6. So looking good. What else should we look at? Um, yeah, MTP also still waiting for that bullish breakout. It came to the support line again, and as we expected, it bounced from there. So want to see a higher low being made here and then a bullish breakout. It's like very similar to MTPH. So want to see a breakout. I think a big move is coming similar to AEMD at some point of time. Uh, but yeah, we need to also look at the market in general to see if it's better to cut the position or like hold it. It also needs to break out pretty soon, like within a week or two. So let's see if that happens. Oil stocks were looking good, but uh, today's close was bad. So expecting some retracement, and then we'll see how it plays out. Um, but yeah, in general, the I think we should be careful with our trades as the market is nearing top, and I think we'll see like at least 5 to 10% correction in SNP. At least 5 to 10%. It can go like more than that. So we should be very careful with our trades at the moment. So yeah, that's all I have for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. Once again, if you like my work, then please support me in growing the channel. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon to get notifications about the new videos I post. Also, follow me on Twitter for daily updates on the stocks that I trade. I have an account with the same name, Sharon Trades. Link will be in the description box below. As always, guys, remember I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. The purpose of these videos is for me to be able to share my thought process and trading strategy for the stocks I'm currently trading. It's uh, basically for educational purpose, and I hope like I'm helping you in some way to improve your trading skills. So if you have any questions or feedback, then please leave a comment below and I'll make sure to respond to you. So thank you so much, guys. Again, see you soon. Bye.